This is the JTV News Update. I am Sean Rose. May 15 was a staycation holiday on Virgin Gorda for Class 5 students of the Altius Catcliffe Primary School. Principal Marietta Headley says the planned activities included visits to private and public schools along with various scenic and tourism sites on the island.
Well, this is our Class 5 students.
Yes.
And hopefully will be exiting the school year to secondary education. So usually after the exam, we like to take them out of the classroom and to experience a bit of what they have been learning about.
After being constant for some 20 years, BVI residents traveling to the USVI are now required to pay an additional $5 on their departure tax effective this June when traveling by sea. In a ministerial statement during the 9th sitting of the House of Assembly on May 14, Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. Orlando Smith listed stagnant revenue growth and increased visitor arrivals to the territory by sea as the reasons for the increase in passenger tax, which would see residents pay $10 and non-residents $15.
The increase in the passenger tax laws allowed the territory to capture lost revenue, resulting from a demographic shift over the years of visitors that travel by sea from neighboring St. Thomas because of insufficient airlift through Terrence B. Leadsom International Airport. Madam Speaker, this has been a trend that developed over the years, and with the proposed increase, it is felt that this should not impact the decision of travelers to travel to the territory. Madam Speaker, adaptation of the proposal resulted in an equivalent rate of $20 that is charged for passenger tax for non-residents, $50 per person plus a security fee of $5. In effect, residents will realize a moderate increase on the tax rate that has been constant for almost 20 years. In addition, Madam Speaker, we will introduce an administrative system that allows individuals to purchase passes that allow them to travel without the payment of passenger tax on each exit from the territory. These passes will be valid for predetermined periods of time.
The month of May is being recognized as Mental Health Awareness Month under the theme Pathways to Wellness. Health Minister Ronnie Skelton stressed that mental health is an essential component of well-being as he delivered a ministerial statement at the 9th sitting of the House of Assembly on May 14.
We as a community and a territory need to take action in identifying those things that may cause us to steer off the right path. We must take the time to fully understand what it means to live full and productive lives and promote wellness in ourselves and in our communities. Wellness, Madam Speaker, is more than an absence of disease. It involves complete general, mental and social well-being. Mental health is an essential component of overall health and well-being. The fact is, Madam Speaker, overall well-being is tied to the balance that exists between our emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental health.
This year's activities seeks to improve awareness about mental health issues, and a mental health policy is also in the pipeline, says Minister Skelton.
As the Minister responsible for health and social development, I call upon all citizens to recommit themselves to increase awareness and to understand their mental health status. Madam Speaker, as the government continues in its efforts to address the subject of mental health, the Ministry of Health and Social Development is currently finalizing a mental health policy as well as a new mental health bill to bring to this Honorable House. The implementation of the National Mental Health Policy, Madam Speaker, will act as a guide to strengthen mental health services in the territory. The policy will also ensure that the social, economic, and physical environment are supportive to enable overall health and well-being. Madam Speaker, the National Mental Health Policy will aim at improving organization and quality of service delivery, accessibility, community care, the engagement of both people with mental disorders and caregivers, and improving several indicators of mental health.
The Bidder End Yacht Club's 5th annual Go Green Beach Cleanup campaign again brought in piles of debris. Participants, some of whom donned the scuba and the snorkel gear to clean up underwater, marveled at the wide variety of items that wash up on the beaches and get lodged in mangroves. This year's focus was on the beaches and the waterline of Prickly Pear Island. For the JTV News Update, I am Sean Rose.